Hey everyone, I'm Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you a tip to help you reset your posture. It is nothing super fancy, but maybe it is something you haven't heard before, but it's a nice little way to reset your posture in sitting or standing so that you can improve your body awareness and improve your posture. Remember though, before we get into the rest of the video, there's no such thing as being in perfect posture all the time. It's not realistic and our body is designed to move. So it's not like we're just gonna be sitting upright and not moving. We need to still move the body. That is important. But when we do think about posture, there are postural positions that a lot of us tend to fall into that are not ideal to be sitting in or standing in for a long time. Really, these postural positions are going to be that slumped kind of position because gravity makes it easy for us to fall into that. And if we sit in that position for a really long time, it can cause issues in the body. But the same thing goes in the other direction. We always think about that slumped kind of posture. You could overdo it the other way where you're too extended. Most of us don't have this problem because it takes a lot of muscle strength to hold here. But if you were overextended, it would also cause other issues. So we really want to try to find that neutral ground, right? And it's not that we don't want to move the body, but when we're sitting at the computer, I think you know what I mean, where being like this for a while, not going to be great, and being more upright, neutral is going to be better for the body. It could also be helpful to check in with your posture before you do certain tasks to think about the body as a whole. So if you tend to hold yourself in a more slumped posture and you go to reach for something, you're not going to have the freedom through your shoulder to reach efficiently. And so if you're, in this forward position, you're trying to reach, it's going to put extra strain on your shoulder, as opposed to if you were in a nice upright neutral position, you go to reach, you have a lot more freedom in your shoulder and it's a lot less likely to put strain on your shoulder. And the reason why we tend to fall into the slump postures is because gravity makes it easy to do so. To hold ourselves upright in neutral, our postural muscles have to work. And as you improve your posture, your postural muscles will get stronger, which is a good thing. And gravity, I know I'm kind of making it seem like the enemy. It's not the enemy. I love feeling into the pull of gravity to help you feel grounded. I use it a lot at the end of my yoga classes in Shavasana. So if you practice with me, you probably heard that. So gravity is not our enemy. It is just reminding us to use our muscles. So if you're not already sold on why you should become more conscious of your posture, if the preventing injuries isn't selling you already, improving your posture also can help with digestion. So being in slouch positions makes like reflux worse. So having nice upright posture helps digestion. It also helps with our breathing. We can breathe more efficiently with the diaphragm when we have this nice upright posture. And also it impacts our mood. So if you think about when you're feeling really sad, down, you're usually not holding yourself like this. You usually start to kind of curl into yourself. So I'm not saying fixing your posture is going to all of a sudden make you happy, but it has an impact on your mood and your emotions. So there's a lot of things that improving our posture can impact. Okay, so onto your tip. I know I talked about posture for a little while now, but your reset posture tip is our string analogy. So maybe you've heard of this before. I'll try to go in a little more detail and give you maybe some extra tips along the way. But the string analogy is thinking about a piece of string coming above the top of your head, pulling straight up. So you imagine a string at the top of the center of your head, pulling straight upward. Okay, so it lengthens through the entire spine and through the neck. And it really resets you back into that neutral position. And I will say for this thing, when you think about it, because it is lifting you up, make sure you're not shrugging your shoulders upward with your string. Keep the shoulders relaxed downward. The other thing is remembering that you can overdo posture in the other direction. It's not just about slumping, okay? We can overdo it with extension. With our string analogy, you should not overextend because it is lifting you straight up. But if you feel like you got too open where the chest is really popping forward, your shoulders are squeezed back, soften through the chest a little bit, come back more into that neutral position. So that's a really good way to fix the posture. You could do this sitting, you can do it standing. It brings you length through the entire spine, especially in the thoracic spine, where so many of us get that kind of crunch slouch forward position. And it lengthens through the neck because a lot of us also tend to get forward head posture. So when you slump down, your neck also changes position. So while I'm slumped, now my neck can't be in a neutral position anymore, and it will start coming into that forward head position. So the string analogy helps reset that as well, brings good posture into the neck. So for the neck, you're up straight with a really gentle little tuck in the chin. Using the string theory in standing, I would check through your lower body and low back first. So you want to be standing with the knees slightly bent. You don't want to be locking out the knees. And then we're going to check in through the pelvis. So if you're someone who slumps the hips forward, okay, where the hips are driving forward, think about pulling them underneath you first, then use that string theory pulling you up from the top of the head. If you're someone who has that overarched low back, okay, like this, then think about softening through the low back first, and then do that string imagery pulling you straight upward. Okay, and in standing too, thinking about just relaxing through the shoulders, releasing any tension in the upper traps, and softening through the jaw. A lot of us hold tension in the jaw without realizing it. So going into that resting position of the jaw, I have a whole video on the jaw, but resting position of the jaw is the tip of the tongue rests behind the front two teeth at the top. So kind of on that point by the palate, and then the back of the tongue relaxes, and as it relaxes, it'll naturally start to relax through the jaw. Okay, but even simply thinking about, hey, do I feel tension in my jaw? Seeing if you can relax those muscles, that is going to be beneficial as well. Another muscle group to think about that we tend to hold tension in would be glutes and pelvic floor. So if you're someone that tends to grip through the glutes, grip through the butt, see if you can relax the glutes a little bit. And if you're someone who tends to hold tight in the pelvic floor muscles, you're going to have some tone in the pelvic floor at rest that keeps us continent. But if you're feeling like you're over tightening through these muscles, seeing if you can soften them a little bit. I do have videos on the pelvic floor, so I'll link those down below, which will go into more detail on what the pelvic floor is. So that's your posture reset tip. I think sometimes we make things a lot more complicated than they need to be. Hopefully I didn't do this in this video. I was trying to keep it simple, but I know I still did talk a lot. But hopefully I kept it simple and gave you a simple tip that you could add in to just recheck in with your posture throughout the day. But that's all from me for today. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button right below me, and I'll see you in another video. Bye guys.